preach this. And they should riddle up the people. One got 12 bullet shots. And then the hole is in the ground. She is fighting for her life in intensive care. The next one got 5 shots. He was crippled. He couldn't even run. And he got 5 shots. And he's dead. So when God shows you a direct approach, sometimes you don't take it slight that God has spoken to you. God is still in control. Why is he showing the Bahamas a direct? How many times we've heard our prophets say, get ready, get ready. God's judgment is coming. He will judge this nation and chastise us because of our disobedience. How many times God has spoken to us individually from a direct approach and say, get ready, my chastisement is coming. Someone say direct approach. So Nebuchadnezzar had a direct approach. The second thing we want to look at is that it was clear and concise. So it's clear and concise. I know when we get the gift of tongues, the Bible says next ask for what? Interpretation. So when you start having dreams, notice what all these kings did. If you don't have the understanding of it, don't go look for the soothsayer. Don't go looking for somebody with a book or nothing. Go and find yourself a man or a woman of God and ask them, let them know the dream, because God has spoken to someone to give you concise, a clear and concise interpretation.
That's right.
Sometimes it's without a shadow of a doubt that the Lord has spoken to us. Verse number 19. The dream is going. This is what Daniel said now to him. I interpret this dream. And the text says that Daniel now is a little shaken up about this interpretation. And Nebuchadnezzar said, don't be shaken up. Don't be shaken up. But I want you to tell me exactly what God is saying. And the first thing he says is, Nebuchadnezzar, what you are about to go through is going, your enemy is going to be glad that you're going through that. Your enemy is going to be glad to see your house is being wiped out. The enemy is going to be glad to see that your church has been split up. Your enemy is going to be glad to see you being divorced. Your enemy is going to be glad to see you fell into sickness. Your enemy is going to be glad to see your cow mashed, to see your property damaged. Is there anybody here who can say, the Lord is still in control? Come on, say it with me. God is still in control. So Daniel says, Nebuchadnezzar, the interpretation of your dream is, one, the enemy is going to be glad that you're going to lose your mind. Oh, your enemies are going to be looking at you. And they're going to be glad that the things that they planted in your yard now look like it's coming to pass. The things that they have planted in your spirit, the things they have planted in your home, the things they have thrown down and sprinkled down. Now they're seeing the fulfillment of these things, the effects of these things. But he says the enemy is going to be glad because this is what they've been saying about you all along. Exegetical context of this text suggests that this disease that Nebuchadnezzar had, everybody knew that he was going to trip over one day. Okay. The third thing we want to look at this text and realize that after the interpretation, say after. Y'all okay? I've been up for 15 minutes. So say after the interpretation. He had 12 years. Oh, no, not 12, sorry. 12 months. Well, God give me 12 years. I know. Watch this line on taking teeth. You see what I mean? What happens is, when God gives you time, we feel like we have too much time. And we don't take account of in other words, we don't be the words AC, accountable of the time God give you. And it causes us, because the devil can send some things your way to throw you deeper and deeper away from what you are supposed to be fulfilling. So therefore, the text says, after you get the interpretation that this devastation is coming to you, and when you do this, this is what's going to happen. You're going to go down, people are going to look at you like this, and this is the devil stuff that's going to happen to you. And after 12 months, he says he gave them 12 months to get it together. Someone look at your neighbor and say, get it together. Get it together. Look at the person next to you in the front of that television screen and say, get it together, get it together, get it together. 12 months to get it together. How long it take you to get it together? I want to stay right there for a second. Think about that thing what you're going through that is holding you back, that's pulling you down. How long is it taking you to get in the Bahamian land? God has given us longer than 12 months together. Verse 27. O king, break off thy sins by righteousness. Verse 27. And thy iniquity by showing mercy to the poor. There are two things there that he asked him. This is all the Lord is saying to get it together. Break off your sin by righteousness. I know you don't have it all together, but if you got to break it, you got to break something. How do you break it? You lift your hand up, you break it down. Hand goes up, force comes down, friction comes up, gravity goes up, down. Then in other words, there is an action that is involved in you getting stuff together. You've got to start to do something, start doing something. I'm glad that we're doing something. We're trying to get it together. Even though the storm is just over, we're still trying to get it together, Bahamian land. Many of you are out there helping your brothers and sisters. Many of you are out there. You didn't realize the gifts and talents you had inside of you, but now you're working. Someone said, I'm getting it together. I'm almost there. The fourth thing that we got to pay attention to in this text that is saying to us, 12 months. The Lord already given this word. 12 months, the interpretation already come. God already give you in revelation on what you're going through. One thing I've learned about prophecy, y'all. God will give me a message for someone. I can look at them and see they ain't ready for that. It's your accountability to give them. If I tell you there's $1 million across that street, this is what you have to do to get that $1 million, to get that healing. This is what you have to do to get it. And the person knows the revelation, knows the future of the thing. There is now a responsibility on the person to go through in order to get to. Jesus said to his disciples, well, we're going over to the other side, but they wanted to give up and turn and choke Jesus with the boat. You see that, man? So in other words, there is an accountability when you have prophecy already given on your life. The fourth thing says, verse 30. Watch this. Verse 30 says, the king gave himself the glory, and the watcher came down to fulfill the word of the Lord upon King Nebuchadnezzar. Somebody turn quickly to verse number 13. Daniel chapter what? Daniel chapter 4 verse 13. Then somebody turn to verse 17. Daniel chapter 4 verse 17 quickly. And you will find inside these texts that guess what? There is someone called the Watcher. Someone say the Watcher.
The Watcher.
Look at your neighbor and say the Watcher.
The Watcher.
Who is this Watcher? The Watcher is the person in this text who was in the presence of the Lord while the Lord had spoken the thing over Nebuchadnezzar. In other words, when the Lord spoke, these things are going to be before Nebuchadnezzar. The watcher was the person. I'm not trying to be cliches, but it says in verse number 13 and verse number 17 that the watcher, he is a person. He is the person who heard the word of the Lord. Remember text that says, write the vision, make it plain, and he that seeth will run with it and fulfill the thing that he saw what was written. The thing that is written and the one who fulfills it is the watcher. Because the watcher hears, the watcher sees, the watcher understands. He has the heart of God on the situation. In other words, someone said again the topic, God is still in control. God is still in control. And when the watcher comes to fulfill the thing that God has spoken concerning Nebuchadnezzar. I'm here to tell you, verse number 30, it says that Nebuchadnezzar then goes and walk on his balcony. And when even this is after he had the inspiration, after he had the revelation. And it's 12 months later, now he's walking on his balcony. And he's saying, look what I have done.
My God.
Look what the Lord has allowed my strength to do, Bahamas. Look what God has done in me, Abaco, Freeport. Even you are going through your situation where God is taking you through what Nebuchadnezzar is about to experience. A crazy situation. You don't have understanding on it. I don't know why it's happening. I don't know how in the world this can happen to me. This don't make no sense. Anybody ever been there? Someone say the watcher.
The watcher.
The watcher. He has come. He says this to Nebuchadnezzar. Enough is enough. That's a sad thing. I hear the Lord. That's a sad thing. When God has given us enough warning and given me enough warning through direct approach, y'all, concise and clear instruction how to get out your mess. Man, go to those side. And then he gives you time. Nebuchadnezzar had how much months? 12 months. He gives you time. And at the end of 12 months, because it seemed like what the prophet said ain't gonna come to pass. What the woman of God said ain't gonna come to pass. All these prophets, they just in it for the money, according to Micah. The book of Micah, when we dealt with already. The prophets was in it for the money. So God says, now I'm going to let the prophets suffer with the people. so that I can bless the people. Because I'm still in what?
Control.
Now the context now is now in book of Nebuchadnezzar. And I'm touching now that Nebuchadnezzar went through a crazy time in his life, a crazy situation, but there is something that Nebuchadnezzar did in the midst of his craziness that caused God to release him. Is about to be released according to all the prophets and all the word that the Lord has spoken. Our preachers are now going to preach righteousness. Our prophets are going to now prophesy.
Yes. Hallelujah. My God.
Oh, there we go.
My God.
I feel the presence of the Lord in this house.
Hallelujah.
So the watcher said, what in Nebuchadnezzar chapter number verse that's 13 and 17 and 31. He says, enough is enough. And the text says that immediately, without warning, they could not tell why this flood, where this flood come from. They couldn't tell why things were washed away. They couldn't tell, but God has already given us the direct approach, a clear, concise answer. He's given us enough time. Now the watcher had said, enough is enough.
My God.
The king was being molded, y'all.
My God.
To acknowledge that God is sovereign. Some say God is sovereign. He was the one who set up, takes down. You ain't got to be qualified. I didn't say you don't have to qualify yourself, but you don't have to have all the accolades in order for God to use you. I've learned this, y'all. I say this to God all the time. I say, God, you know how to pick up. Because some of the things I see some of us do, us preachers and pastors and prophets do, one thing I've learned is sometimes God picks the people who don't have a clue on what to do.
My God.
That's when God don't use you when you got too much sense. Let me say that to the world. God didn't use me because I had too much sense. That's why I'm crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I going crazy, Pastor.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Crazy for Jesus.
I see you carrying so bad the other day. Say, man, this man he gotta be calling church. Because when you call church, you do crazy stuff. He had to recognize that God was sovereign. The one who sets up. He's the one who qualifies. He's the one who makes people his mouthpiece. You ain't got to be qualified. You ain't got to go to no school. You ain't got to do that. The last thing my daddy said, don't go to school. You ain't got to go to no college, the Bible college. But look with the Lord that he still sent me to the Bible college. I still act the crazy fool. Still graduate with distinction. I still come back in the Bahamas. I still ain't got a job.
My God.
Crazy! This is crazy. This is crazy, man. You come with me? God is still. Come on, shout it for me, Des. God is still in control. Verse number 34. Look at, let's read that quickly. Verse number 34. You'll have to read this. Chapter 4, 34. Chapter 4, 34 of Daniel. Chapter 4, 34. And at the end of the days. Someone's at the end. There's an end to your child. There's an end to your suffering. There's an end to your being chastised. There's an end that God is going to do things in your life. Someone say, we're at the end. In other words, when it is over. Someone says, it's over now. When the storm is over, when you find that the time that the God has sent the chastisement in your life, when it is over, it has to over. Your trial ain't gonna last forever.
That's right.
Are you with me? Nebuchadnezzar went crazy. Crazy. He ain't asked God to take it to it. He had no monopoly on the hand of God, how God is going to take you through what you're going through, what you went through. You have no monopoly on what God is establishing in your life. How is he establishing it? What is he establishing? Now Nebuchadnezzar, the time has come. It is now over.
Amen.
I don't have this in my notes, but watch this. The text says, the time was over. In other words, it's now come to a time that it has to over for you. Someone get that quiet and lost the notes and they go crazy and you're preaching like Buck Wild. The time that God has spoken over your life. In other words, the things that you're going through, the things that God has established inside your life, the things that you're going through right now in your entire life, put it all together, and when the Lord says now that it is time for it to over. You only hear that? Think about it, bless. The time has now come for whatever you've been going through in your life. The time says, according to this text, to see the prophetic word, that is now over.
My God.
Nebuchadnezzar was out of his mind for 7 periods, the text says, the theological context of that. They don't know if it's 7 times 7. In other words, inside the Old Testament, the Hebrew tongue, it talks about 7 as a period. In other words, 7 years. You can imagine 7 times 7 is what? 49. Can you imagine 49 years? Okay, so therefore we say it can't be 49 years. So we say now Nebuchadnezzar suffered for 7 years out of his mind. Whew. Out of his mind for 7 years. Is there anybody who have been suffering for quite some time, who have been suffering for 7 years? Can you add up the years you've been suffering? I believe that 7 is a number of what? Completion. And I believe that God says, now that you suffered, I have an end to your suffering. I have an end to your persecution. There's an end to your chastisement. Yes, I'm the one who's taking you through it. But there comes a time when there is an end to it.
Yes, God.
I'm getting ready to preach, you know. The 7 years, y'all, was a time God was molding him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. The time when God was molding him. Because he had pride. It took 7 years to break his pride.
My God.
Think about that. It took 7 years to break the pride. How many years have you been going through what you've been going through? This is the word of the Lord for you today. Nebuchadnezzar, now being used by God, God is still in control, and God's about to take him through a situation where he's going to be crazy for 7 years. The reason why God is using him because you have influence. Because you now are the one God wants to use to establish some things in your community, establish some things in your family, establish some things in your church. And so God is now using you. And it seems crazy that you're going through it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But we find that this is the one God chose to go through to break something. Now, what is it that God is breaking out of you? Pride is being broken on Nebuchadnezzar. Verse number 34. When the period is over again. Someone say it's over. It's going to over. I'm getting ready to preach because I'm done. Now, I want y'all to watch this. I don't know the verse, yes, verse number 34. And it talks about when Nebuchadnezzar now, the period is over. What's the language of the text? The language of the text says this, and this is not a cliche. The language of the text says this. And when the period of his going crazy was over, he didn't catch himself yet. Nebuchadnezzar did 3 things. Someone say Nebuchadnezzar did 3 things. The first thing Nebuchadnezzar did while he was inside his state, he didn't wait until he was set free. He didn't wait until the things started to look right. He didn't wait until everything was all together. 3 things he did, and I believe that we can do these 3 things in here today, and I believe that a breakthrough is going to come your way. I believe deliverance is going to come our way. I believe that we'll be set free, and our trial will be over. I believe that God's establishment will be over. Someone say 3 things.
3 things.
Someone say don't wait, don't wait. 3 things. The first thing he did was bless. Give me a basket. The first thing he did was bless the Lord. Give me a basket. How do we bless? How do we bless? No, how do we bless? How do you always bless people? You give. Someone say give. He was crazy. Because you want to imagine what he gave in his crazy state? Someone say he was crazy. He was going through trial, he going through tribulation. I said they gotta pay for it, but he was going out of his mind, and he said, whatever I have to do, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. How much people? 8 people in here? There's $80. Whatever you got to do, you got to do. I pretend for everyone. That's how crazy this message made me feel. And it told me, the Lord spoke to me from a father service start. He said, you got to sow on this word, Ernest. If you want to see the breakthrough in your life, the breakthrough in your family, the breakthrough in your community, the breakthrough in your church, you got to sow on. The first thing Nebuchadnezzar did, I don't care, OG, you may have $1, you may have 10 cents, you may have 25 cents, whatever, you'll sow on this today. The first thing he did was bless. Somebody bless. Don't put your hand in your pocket. Let me say that, baby, time. Find somebody who around you, give them $1. Everybody come. I do this in the States sometimes. I think I raised $5,000, but I'm trying to raise $5,000 today. I'm just trying to get you to receive the revelation and move inside of what God is calling you to do. And so he's, thank you, brother. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. God bless you. Bless the Lord. And so we find that those are the people that God wants to bless. And then the Lord God said to Nebuchadnezzar, you're going to go through some stuff. Make sure I put something in a $100 or something. Make sure my cameraman gets something. Everybody put something in. Come. Let's do this. Because the first thing Nebuchadnezzar did was bless. I'm so crazy that I'm going to bless the Lord with all. Give me some text. He said, bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all. Bless his holy name. I will bless the Lord in the day. I will bless the Lord in the night. And Nebuchadnezzar, all of his mind, the Bible said that they cast him out from his throne. And he said, look here, I don't care what I have to do. That's why sometimes, Pastor, when us leaders, when we start going through our situation, you know what they do? They just move the finances away from us because they know that we're crazy enough to bless.
That's right. That's right.
Now I get my shoe. Like, I don't take your shoe, put it in the basket. That's a nice shoe. So whatever it takes, I'm going to do. The first thing he did was bless. Someone say, I bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord.
The second thing the text says that Nebuchadnezzar do was he praised God. Is there anybody in here who said, God, I'm going to praise you? Is there anybody in here who said, God, I'm not going to wait until I see my trial over. I'm not going to wait until I see it happen. Come on, somebody give God a praise. I believe that Nebuchadnezzar said, I've already given my best. I've already given all I can. I can't give no more. I can't give no more. I can't give no more. Someone get on your feet. I do like you're crazy in here. Come on, you're exemplifying Nebuchadnezzar. I'm crazy. Why am I crazy? I'm crazy because I can't give no more. I'm crazy because I ain't got no more to give. And it says he praised God. If you want to see the windows of heaven open, the text says that now Nebuchadnezzar, the end had come. The end for what you're going through has come. But now first you gotta bless. The second thing you got to do is praise. Can I get somebody in here to give God a crazy praise? I ain't gonna let Nebuchadnezzar beat my praise. I'm gonna praise.
Hallelujah.
And I'm finished, y'all. Someone say it's time.
It's time.
Number 9, the third thing. The third thing Nebuchadnezzar did was honor God. Y'all see this? All of his mind. All everything been taken away from him. Man, look here. I hear someone say, if I going down strong. Nebuchadnezzar blessed. But everything else he had, but everything else he had left inside of him. The second thing he did was what? Praise. He praised with all his strength. I almost all the strength, but I got a little bit left. I had some water, I could do a little better. And the third thing he did was honor God. Is there anybody who here to honor God? In other words, no matter how they look at you, I'm still going to honor God. I don't care how when they call you canceled. They say, ain't no hope for you. You're finished. Ain't nothing happen. But how much you can't come back? But I'm going to call you can't come back. Oh, free but lying, ain't nothing happening. But I hear the Lord God say that I am still in. Number 9, I'm finished. At that time, someone say at this time. Verse number 36, if you got it, look there quickly.